everyone. So today I'm going to be doing a hair tutorial of heatless curls, and I'm gonna do those now, and then I'm gonna put it in now, and then I'm gonna come back in 4 hours and take them out and put on my makeup, but you won't have to wait 4 hours because of editing. So I'm going to show you how to do this, but I'm going to tell you that I learned how to do this from Shauna Scott, who is a makeup artist that I watch regularly. I love her looks. She's very beautiful. She's like a living mermaid. And she showed me how to, well, not showed me, but she showed the world how to do this. So I will link her tutorial below in my information, in case you want to watch someone a little bit more glamorous, a little bit more graceful, and with a lovely accent. So I'm going to be using this scarf. It's very long, which is why I picked it, and soft. But she uses a robe tie in hers. I've seen people use bandanas. Oh wait, I have to brush my hair first. That would help. So I'm just first gonna brush out some of the knots. My hair is like a rat's nest. I don't know why it does this. Now she doesn't use any product when she does hers. And also, you know, your hair doesn't have to be wet, and you don't have to sleep on it, which I'm not going to today. I haven't tried sleeping on it. I've only tried this once before, and it worked really well. But for me, the curls didn't stay in all day, like after I took them out. So I am going to use a little bit of product and just see if that works better. So I'm going to put in the product, and then I'm going to comb that through, and then we're going to get started. Okay. So I'm just going to use Paul Mitchell Fast Form Cream Gel. I haven't used this in a while, so it's so pretty. It's like, can't see it, but it's like opally. Just gonna get this all over my hands. And then I just sort of like play with my hair. Probably would work better if my hair was a little damp. But I'm being very lazy today and not washing it. Also, I'm out of conditioner that I like. I'm like, I don't really want to wash my hair with conditioner that I don't. It's like not even worth doing, you know. I'm such a conditioner snob. But like, as you can see, I kind of have to be. Okay, so now I've gotten that in there, and I'm just gonna, once again, kind of comb that through with a nicer brush this time. The other brush I was using is really good at detangling, but this one, because it has the boar's brush bristles in there, it is good for like softening and brushing hair gel through, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my regular part up here. I'm just going to make a part in the back. It doesn't have to be So the only things you need to do this look are a couple rubber bands. Shauna uses those little clear ones, which are great. I don't have any of those, so I'm just using regular rubber bands. And then you need something long enough to go around your head twice, I guess, and you need a bobby pin. So the first thing you do is you put this on your head, and you don't want to put it right at the front. You want to put it, unless you want curls right around your face. I don't. So trying to keep it even-ish. I'm putting this right here, and then I'm using this bobby pin. The only bobby pin I could find has a gem on it, so hopefully that'll work. It's just to make it stay down. And then once you're rocking this amazing look, you go into your hair and I'm gonna start with this. Now this process is very much like French braiding. So if you're good at French braiding, you'll be good at this. So now, some people just wrap their hair, just go in and start wrapping their hair. And the difference that Shauna Scott does is she wraps it in two different directions. So you could just start wrapping your hair like this. I'm gonna do her version because I think the curls look better with this way. But I don't know. The other way could be just fine. I'll try that another time. So you're gonna get your hair in two pieces, just like you're about to French braid, like with this one in between, with this scarf in between. And then you're going to wrap it all the way around. And then you're gonna wrap this piece all the way around. And then you're going to pick up some more hair, just like we're French braiding. And you're gonna wrap it all the way around. And then with this one, you're gonna pick up hair from the back, like all the way from the part. And you're gonna wrap it all the way around. I'm gonna grab some more and keep going. Now the thing about this that's different from French braiding is that it doesn't really matter if it's a little bit on the messy side. Like, I'm being a little finicky, but you probably don't need to be this finicky because it's still gonna look good. Like, it'll just look like a mess of curls, and like, that's fine. Wrap it all the way around. Just want to make sure you get all the hair in there. Okay. Unfortunately, because this scarf is so soft, it's like kind of acting like Velcro. But this is what I have to work with. It's a little harder when you get to the ends, especially like me. If you have a lot of layers and your hair doesn't, but you know what, it's okay because you're not gonna, as long as your ends don't look like weird, it's gonna be fine. So I kept the rubber band already on here because pulling the rubber band up and over this scarf was really hard. So there you go. So that's what it looks like. It's kind of pretty, isn't it? And then I'm gonna hit up the other side. And while I do that, I will tell you about my latest TV recommendation, which is A Discovery of Witches. It's on Sundance. It's like I'd never heard of it until my friend told me about it. Because I guess it was a book. And they've made it into a TV show. And it's available, like, if you go on Amazon, you know how you can, like, pay extra for, like, other channels? Well, you can get Sundance, but you can also get Shudder, which is cheaper. It's like $5.99 a month on Amazon, and then you can watch it on there. I don't think I will need Shudder for anything else, because I don't love to watch, like, horror films. But I'll just cancel it when I'm done watching the show. But it's so good. So I don't know. It's funny when I tell you what it's about. It's gonna sound so cliche, because it is. It's like as if Harry Potter was about a girl. So it's like a youngish girl. I guess she's in her 30s. It's like kind of a adult Harry Potter. She studies alchemy, and apparently she's a witch, and she, like, knows that she's a witch, but she's, like, devoted her life to, like, not using magic and not, like, understanding her magic. And apparently she's, like, super powerful, but, like, she doesn't know it, you know? Kind of like being beautiful and not knowing it. Like, people love when girls are like that. And of course she is beautiful. She has, like, piercing blue eyes. And so anyway, she goes to Oxford, and I love Oxford. I spent a summer in Oxford, and it's, like, so nice. But I don't think most of the show takes place there, just like the first 3 episodes, which is as far in as I am. But she meets a vampire played by Matthew Good. And he kind of, like, falls in love with her and wants to, like, be her protector because she's, like, in danger, because she's so powerful, and she is, like, so, like, I don't want to say ignorant, but she, like, doesn't understand, like, how the creature world works. And so he's, like, trying to protect her, and of course is, like, so taken with her because she's, like, so hot. But I've never been attracted to, again, I'm not usually attracted to, like, long skinny men, like tall skinny men, but there's something about him. He, with the, I don't know, the accent, the eyes, he's got very intense eyes, and it's very hot, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so now I got some sagging back here, but that's okay. It really is. So now I'm going to take this side and pull it back this way. If it's sagging, you can kind of, like, twist it into place. Take this one and pull it back here. And then I'm gonna kind of, like, turbanify myself. and it feels very secure, but not painful. This is what it looks like. And now we're just gonna wait a couple hours. Well, you don't have to wait, as I said, because I'll be back. Okay. Before I leave, I'm gonna do a cleanse. My face has been looking a little bit rough. I took my makeup off, but I don't know, with the dryness and stuff, I'm just gonna do a cleanser. So this is by Glam Glow. It's the Glam Glow Super Cleanse, Clearing Cream to Foam Cleanser. So I'm going to put it right in the middle of my hand. And then I'm going to mix it with a little bit of water. Right on the rug, it's fine. Oh. I'm trying to do a little facial massage. Feels good. Alright, well that's a look. I'm gonna go rinse this off, and I will see you in a couple hours for me and a couple seconds for you. Bye! Hi everyone. So I'm going to take out the curls and see what we're working with and do a little makeup look to go with it. So okay. I've had these in, let's see, I've had these in a little over 4 hours. Let's see. I'm gonna try to be as gentle as I can with them. Oh yeah. Wow. Look at that. God, these curls are good. And I have to say they seem a little stronger with just the little product that I added. Oh shoot. This one got a little messed up. Oh well. Okay. Wow. They're pretty good. So I'm gonna shake them up. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, they're so pretty. Yeah, they're definitely better than they were the first time I did it with no product. This bang is a little weird. I feel like I might need a little help in the front. But it's very mermaidy. So, on that note, I'm gonna do a mermaidy makeup look. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna use some of my matcha green tea priming moisturizer. Sorry, okay. Also, that cleanser is so nice that I used before. My face feels very soft and supple and rejuvenated. And clean. Clean is good. Okay. We're going to use a little of this Kokie Cosmetics concealer. So now I'm going to just use a beauty blender. My other makeup bag with my better brushes is in the car and I'm too lazy to go get it. And I really don't like this beauty blender. I mean, I like that it has a point and it's pretty, sparkly, but it's like rough. It has a rough consistency that I don't love. Okay. Then I'm just going to do some powder. That was a weird face. Because I don't feel like it has to be a full foundation day. I'm feeling lazy. I mean, where are we really going? I'm going to the candy store later. And maybe Home Depot. My son eats far too much candy. It's the great incentive. We told him he could go to the candy store this week because he went to school in underwear for, well, many of the days of this week, which is a big deal. He's 3, in case you're new to this channel. It's not like he's like 15. So, candy. Okay. This is a new blush I got, Sugar. Contour de Force Mini Blush in Peach Peak. I'd try that out. Well, that's a nice color. Blush does not show up very well on the video, maybe because of the light. Maybe it's on too brightly. Yeah. Whatever. It looks good. IRL. I just like to warm up my face a little bit with this. Okay, and the other new thing I got, this was just an Ipsy Extra, is this fan brush by Moda Pro, R&L Moda Pro. I don't know if that's like a brand that people are familiar with. I'm not, but. And I'm gonna use this Becca Cosmetics Opal highlighter. I'm a fan of the fan. It's so nice. I have a feeling it would not work well with like the About Face highlighter because it's so gentle. I feel like you would need a more forceful highlighter for a brush like this. I feel like a old-fashioned lady with like a hand fan that's just really small. I'm gonna have to do something to my bangs. I don't love the top. Okay. For brows, I'm gonna use Benefit Kimmy Brow in shade 3. Is that a thing? So the other thing I wanted to talk about was audiobooks. I don't know if you guys are interested in me giving you TV or audiobook recommendations. Maybe if you are, you can tell me in the comments, so I'll keep doing it. I always like getting book recommendations. And so if you like thrillers and mystery, then we're like kindred spirits, so you can give me your own recommendations if you want in the comments, because I love getting them. I just finished an awesome book. By the way, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Jean-Michel Basquiat palette, which I haven't used in a long time, but I pulled it out the other day and I saw these beautiful colors and it made me think about a mermaid. And as a base, I'm going to use another thing I haven't used in forever, which is, look at how banged up it is. It's this NARS color called Carioca, and it's like a cream color. So I thought I would put it on heavy on the lid and pull it out there. Okay. So I'm going to take this color and start in the middle. So anyway, the book that I just finished reading is called Lock Every Door, and it's by Riley Sager, which is a pen name of somebody. I can't remember what his real name is. But but he's killing it lately with bestsellers. I was recommended to read his book Final Girls, and I have a subscription on Overdrive. It's like for audiobooks through the library. And Final Girls was, I had to like put a hold on it, so I haven't gotten that yet. But this book, Lock Every Door, was available. So I listened to that. And it was so good. I like stayed up one night until like 2 a.m. listening to it because I couldn't stop. It was very exciting. Take a smaller brush to do this darker color. And I'm gonna create like a eyeliner line. So anyway, this book is about a fictional building in Manhattan called the Bartholomew. And it's about a young girl who's like in her 20s, early 20s. And her family has all died. Her sister went missing years ago, and her parents died, and she's like alone in the world, and she's very poor. She doesn't have money. She'd been living on her friend's couch, like all that kind of stuff. And she answers this ad one day to apartments in the Bartholomew. Well, she didn't know it was the Bartholomew when she answered the ad. But, oh yeah. So she goes and she takes a tour, and she meets with this like kind of stodgy lady who like shows her around, and she like can't believe her good fortune because this building is so beautiful, and she has like a huge view of Central Park. She like can't even believe it. Plus like she knew about that building when she was little because she like liked a book about it, and she's very excited, and she kind of like can't believe it. She thinks it's like too good to be true, which of course it is. But she moves in. I'm going to use this flat brush to do this green color. And so she moves in, and there's all these like weird rules, like she has to sleep there every night. She can't like not miss a night. And then she can't have visitors. And as she is like living there, she realizes that there's other apartment sitters that are all like young people, kind of like unattached people like her, that are all kind of like poor and getting I mean, this job pays like a lot of money, and she's like all excited, and she starts to kind of like befriend some of these other apartment sitters because like those are her only options of friendship since she can't bring anyone else in. And one of the apartment sitters goes missing, and of course because of her own sister, she's like very sensitive about that, and so she immediately wants to like help find this girl, and everybody's like, just let it go, she probably just left, and yada yada. Of course she can't let it go. And you start to learn all this weird stuff about the building's history, and I'm not gonna like, she meets one of the other residents, is like this hot doctor, and she starts like kind of like having a thing with him, and so it's exciting. But I did a pretty good job with that. Just gonna kind of brighten that up. What I liked about the book is that you don't ever really like know where it's going. It's not predictable at all, or maybe it is. I feel like after I found out like what was actually going on, like I was kind of like, how did I not see that? But like it made sense, but I didn't see it coming, and so I liked that about it, because I read so many mysteries that sometimes I'm like, okay, I can see what's happening here. But this I really didn't, and it kind of felt like it was going to veer off towards like supernatural, and I like wasn't sure how I felt about that. Because I don't really like, not that I don't like supernatural, but if it's going to go supernatural, I like want it to be there from the beginning, you know? So I like wasn't sure what was going to happen, and that was really, really cool. So if that sounds interesting to you, you should read it, and then you should let me know what you think. So I'm just using more of this karaoke color, kind of packing it on my lid. Put it in the inner corners. Oh, that's very pretty. Just for, let's see, which brush am I going to use? I'm just going to take this little NYC blue and kind of pat that over the karaoke color, just to lighten it up and mat it down a little bit and make sure it doesn't like crease or anything. That's so pretty. I found this color in these old colors. Do I want that or do I want this? I think I should go not with glitter, because sometimes when I put glitter under my eyes, it doesn't sit well. Okay, this is a little shimmery, but it doesn't have like chunks of glitter in it. So anyway, about audiobooks, I read them a lot. I don't have a lot of time for myself to like sit and read a book. So I've been really into audiobooks because it enables me to read like when I'm driving around, and at night, like I can just put headphones in and listen while everyone else is sleeping in the dark. So I've been reading a lot, especially with like COVID and stuff, just like kind of gives you an escape. So if there's other books that you have read that you recommend in particular, or like kind of along those same lines of like mystery, thriller. I really like murder mysteries. Even when I can kind of predict them, I still love reading them. So if you have suggestions for me, I'm very open to that, because I love them. And let me know if you want me to talk more about audiobooks that I've been reading, because I have read a lot and there's some that I really, really have liked. And if you'd like to hear more recommendations, I can talk about them. Or if you want to hear TV recommendations, I can do that, because I watch a lot of TV too. Right now we're watching Dairy Girls, my husband and I, which is hilarious. And then, as I said before, I'm on my own watching A Discovery of Witches. That's not really my husband sort of show. But he really, really likes Dairy Girls, so that's fun. been fun. Just gonna do a little at the ends here. Little ending lashes. Okay. There we go. Lashes are cut. Curl my lashes. Do a cursory go with this Benefit Bad Girl or Bad Gal Bang. That's not bad. I like the shape of the wand. It kind of wants to give you more on the outside corners. Except I'm doing that one backwards. Okay. Okay. Okay, just gonna let that dry as I fill in the rest of my eyeliner. For this, I'm using Kat Von D. I really like these lashes and this magnetic liner. A lot, but this magnetic liner is like not effing around. It's like intense. And it's very hard to get off. This is not doing the job that I need it to do. Maybe this one will. Here we go. That's better. This is Ico Black Magic. Okay. Now I'm gonna put on the lashes. Pop them on. Wait a minute, that's backwards. I always do that. I'm gonna put it down towards as far to the outer corner as I can. There we go. tubular. Okay, and now I'm going to just do a simple lip. So in order to organize my lipstick, I have them all in this little box. I put some of the color on the lid and then put tape over it. That's a good little trick. This is a very nice nude. It's by Nature's Cartel. It's called 90s Nostalgia. It's very mild. And then I'm going to use this color. I'm running out of it. I used to love it. It's by Lime Crime. It's in Happy. And it's, again, it's a very nude, nudiful color, but it adds like metallic. Let me see if I can add some up here. Okay. So aside from like right by my bangs being a little weird, I might fix those. I am really excited about this curling situation, and I hope that you enjoyed this mermaid look. Please let me know if there are other things you'd like to see. I really don't do this channel to like become a YouTube star. I'm not monetized, I'm not sponsored, I'm not looking for like fame or glory. I just really find this fun to do as a hobby. And so all of your comments and nice things, they really do mean a lot to me. So thank you. They make me feel motivated to keep doing it. And it's funny, it seems like such a small thing, but even just like making a makeup video makes me feel like I'm expressing myself creatively. So so thank you for your likes and comments. It really is meaningful to me, and please continue to, and let me know if you want me to talk about TV or movies or audiobooks or things like that, and give me your own recommendations, and let me know if there are other looks you'd like to see or other challenges you want me to try, other products you're interested in, and I will do my best to try them out for you. Alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!